Hi there, and welcome to this fifth and last lesson in this series of lessons that I call Stretching the Blues, where we take the A minor pentatonic scale and add something cool to it for each of these lessons. So today, let's wrap it up, shall we? We'll finish the 12-bar blues solo that we started. And we're going to be building on these concepts that I taught you in the previous lessons. So let's get right to it. I'll play the whole solo for you now. So let's have a look at the first idea. That lick comes starting on the 1 chord and going to the 5 chord. And it's using that long chromatic thing that I talked about before. We have B going all the way chromatically up to the 5th, E. And that's where the 5 chord comes. So I'm starting that lick on the 7th fret on the D string, up to the 4th fret on the G string, and then I chromatically play every note in succession up to the 9th fret on the G string, the note E. And the reason I'm playing so many notes on the G string is because after that note I'm playing, which is a cool idea in itself. So that comes in on the 5 chord E7. So what I'm doing here, this is sort of a Stevie Ray Vaughan type of thing. You can view this as an E minor triad, and it's played over E7. But I'm bending middle finger here on the 8th fret on the B string. So you bend that a little bit, you go sort of in between the minor third of E and the major third. Because remember how we talked about before, you can always have fun with the minor thirds and the major thirds in over 7 chords. So that's what I'm doing there. So I'm hitting those two double stops, the B string and the E string, and bending only the middle finger. Back to the G string, 9th fret, and do it again. So it sounds like this then. So that last stuff there happens on the E7. And then the progression goes to the 4th chord, D7. And then I'm playing a similar idea, but it sounds like this. And it's in a way it's similar to what we did before because it's based on that minor triad, but I'm sliding in now from the 6th fret on the B string up to the 7th fret. So that's the minor third of D here, and this is just the major third of D, which is cool. And then I'm going up to 5th fret and 7th fret on the E string. And then you can either go like before or just slide in. I like to use that major third of D, that note, and then back to root note D here. And next we have this little lead-in lick to the 1 chord. So that open A string comes on the 1, right for the 1 chord. So it's the G string here on the 7th fret. I hit that note and bend it up and release. Down to the 5th fret, still on G string, and then we go to the D string and play 7th fret and open A string. So we have so far then we just have that turnaround lick at the end. Pretty common thing. I'm on the 12th fret on the G string and the E strings. So I'm skipping the one in between. So I'm starting on the G string, up to E string, back to G string, and now I move the hand down this direction 1 fret, still in G string, and start over. The last one, I just sort of rake the strings, but muting all the strings except for the G string and the E strings. And you can play them one by one, like staccato, or you can go sort of the ring together. It's just your preference. And then the last thing for the playing an F7 without F in the bass. So I'm just using my index finger on the 7th fret on the D string and my ring finger on the 8th fret on the G string. It's like an F7 without actually F in the chord. It's like a fake little chord, a dyad it's called. And then half step down, which fits with E7. And there is the whole 12-bar blues solo. So I hope you enjoy that and you find some use for the ideas I have shown you. So thanks so much for all your support in this little lesson series that I've created for you. I hope you do enjoy it, and please let me know. Here is the solo one more time. Have a good day.